I got it. I got it.
Go, yon, san, ni, ich, iku.
Konichi fucking was.
Konnichiwa.
Now I got you.
I was expecting you whenever I always say iku. So let's break that down real quick. So before we start our podcast, when we record, I count us down and I count us down in Japanese. I go, yon, san, ni, ich. And then I always go with senpai papi, iku. And most times I get Matt to laugh, but not today.
No. Now I do it to you.
Serious Matt, apparently. Fuck.
Well, anyway, folks, hello and welcome to the Stop.
I didn't even say anything. I'm over here picking at an arm pimple, and you're dying.
Welcome to an exciting episode of Talk to Keki. Spring is in the air. I hate it, but we got anime to make up for it. I'm Matt, your host, and joining me, as always, the man with 1,001 waifus, Ethan. What's up?
That's Ernie, not me, bro.
Whatever.
Gombawa Matt-kun, Genki desu ka?
Fucking tired. We tired, man.
I get you, brother. I get you.
Yeah, work is picking up. It's getting busy again.
Too bad you're gonna leave them in the dust soon.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping. You and me both.
Yeah, fingers crossed there.
You and me both.
All right, folks. It's going to be a relatively short episode since we're only reviewing 2 shows, and then we're gonna do first impressions of everything we are watching, like we normally do.
Don't worry. By the time this season's over, you will have listened to fucking 3-hour episodes because Matt is watching every anime that he can fucking possibly watch.
Yes, I'm putting my hand in the cookie jar, as they say.
Indeed,
it's like I am expanding in taste of different plots, genres this time around. Getting more variety.
I mean, I've got variety as it is. Out of the 12 that I'm watching, fucking
I want to try more. Like I got cooking, I got ninjas, I got Komi Light, I got
Komi Light,
I got skeletons, I got Squid Game, I got lesbian killers, I got
lesbian killers.
Yes.
Yeah. We got lesbian killers.
And Zhuge Liang reincarnated into the modern world.
We've got everything for you, folks. The only thing we don't have is a yaoi or a yuri. Well, we may have a yuri. We'll see.
Well, Executioner is most likely the yuri.
I mean, it doesn't strike me as a yuri, but
yeah,
it does got yuri tendencies for sure.
So we will see. We have no yaoi this season.
No yaoi.
Yeah, because I don't think anything is happening.
Much to Matt's chagrin.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, we did have Summertime Render, but that's not out yet. So that's the only one I am not going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out the 15th, late bloomer, and we got Cuckoo in a week and a half.
Oh yes, this is true. We do have Cuckoo. Cuckoo these nuts.
Well, they might. They might. We don't know.
Yeah.
Also, before we begin, there's no news, but we're gonna say congrats to my dressed up darling.
Swept the awards
on both Anime Corner and Anime Trending.
Swept that ass, boy.
They swept all of the ass.
They swept it all.
Right. Oh god.
Like Gojo thinking of Marin. Oh.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, it's funny, right? Because we get like the impression that Gojo, beat his meat to Marin.
Oh, he did.
Imagine with all the uproar that we heard about Dress Up Darling, imagine if there was a scene where Marin spanked her monkey to Gojo. I'd probably.
I do in fact believe it.
Gojo-kun, sky.
Yes. Actually, I have all the results from the Anime Trends Winter Wars. Would you like to hear them?
Sure, why not?
We got time.
I want the smoke.
You want the smoke, I see.
We want the smoke.
All right. Theme songs. OP was Demon Slayer.
Of course.
ED was Dress Up Darling. So I want you to count how many awards Dress Up Darling gets in this.
Ichi.
All righty. We're gonna go to genre now. Best supernatural, Demon Slayer.
Of course.
Favorite sport, Salaryman's Club.
Mm.
I heard it was good, but I didn't.
Yeah, I
watch
heard it was good too, but it didn't really appeal to me. I don't really want to see grown men play sport.
I already had fishing, so I didn't want to add another sports one.
Fishing's not a fucking sport.
Shut up.
Fishing's not a goddamn sport.
Come on now.
Fishing is good for relaxation, but it ain't no motherfucking sport.
People take it.
Yeah, rednecks.
Yeah, well, yeah. Slice of life, Dress Up Darling.
Knee.
Sci-fi or mecha, Tokyo 24 Forward.
Makes sense.
Romance, Dress Up Darling.
Sun.
Fantasy, Genius Prince.
Nice.
I think we picked that.
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
Action, Demon Slayer.
I swear you're going to say Dress Up Darling.
I mean, depends on what you define by action.
Hey, yo.
All right, drama, Vanitas Part 2.
Good for you, man.
That's right. Favorite comedy, life of an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout.
Okay.
The Trapsikai.
Trapsikai.
That's what we call it.
it rings too.
Yeah.
Trapsikai rings.
Yes. Now the characters. Couple, Gojo and Marin.
She.
Best supporting male, Tengen.
Okay. Didn't you pick him?
I did.
There you go. Good for you.
No. We picked Saki. I picked him as husbando.
Oh yeah, you picked him as husbando. Who do we pick for supporting man?
I picked Taiga. I picked Taiga. You picked the other guy.
I picked all the senpais, but yes.
Yeah, but the main one was the other one.
Yeah, I picked Kaicho.
Yes.
Kaicho's
supporting female, Juju from Dress Up Darling.
Go.
Female, Marin.
Roku.
Male, Gojo.
Nana.
And anime of the season, Dress Up Darling.
Hachi.
That's it.
I just counted 8 guys for those who.
8, and Demon Slayer got 4.
Isn't that crazy? I'm surprised Attack on Titan didn't. Attack on Titan
got
shit.
Nothing.
It got fuck all. Wow. Eh?
Yeah. That shows that. It proves my point. Shit.
No shit. Eh?
Yeah, it ain't the good shit. It's the one they're gonna milk till it's already. It's already dry. The well's dry, and they're gonna add another final season part, whatever.
The titty is no longer producing milk, guys.
Nope. They're getting the almond titty now.
Almond titty. Oh Lord.
And then watch out. There's gonna be a movie after. I'm gonna predict it. They're gonna milk this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me this Dress Up Darling movie. I was like, oh, they're gonna totally fuck in that movie.
Oh no. That'll probably be the series finale.
The series finale is where they hook up.
Oh, probably.
Gojo-kun, you're so small.
But I'm erect. I know.
But it's okay because I love you. I wub you.
It's okay because they're gonna make me dresses and then nothing else. Stop professional relationships.
For real, right?
Anyway, let us. Like I said, we got 2 reviews, so we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna start with Shenmue.
This is a good episode.
It was.
This is a good episode. It's probably the best episode of the season.
Yeah, I would probably put it up there. Oh God, we get Ryo and Ren teaming up this time around. And this is the third disc of Shenmue 2. So we're near the end, folks. Yeah, looks like they're only gonna do the first 2 games.
And how many games are there?
3.
Okay.
And
so maybe
it took 15 years for the third game to come out.
Well, I guess it may take 15 years for the second season to come out in this.
If the creator is alive to finish this,
I
mean, he's an old man already.
Oh, G-chan.
Yeah, but Ryo gets more clues. I find Zhu Yuanda. Chinese names.
Huh? Are you talking about Shugen Tots?
The old man.
You gotta call him
friend.
Shugen Tots.
Yeah, Shugen Tots. Guten Tags.
Guten Tags, yeah.
Also, wasn't it funny that basically Ryo was in the same build as Lan Yi, but he just didn't go up the elevator?
Yeah, dude, I thought about that. I was like, bro, like Lan Yi is just like 2 floors down from destroying.
He is like on the top floor. All he had to do was knock those 2 out, and then
he would have died. No, but Shenmue would have died. Ryo would have died.
Ryo would have died.
Ryo would have died, bro. He's not there yet. He is not there yet.
No. Oh no. Even
by the way, before you continue, my highlight of this entire episode was the gay guy. He is my fucking one of my favorite fucking characters in that show. I think he is my favorite character.
What was his name? I forgot his name already.
And you know what was fucking hilarious too? The fucking big giant guy. He's like, "Don't you put your hands on my," and I forget the guy's name, right? And
Right.
I was like, well, he's a bear.
Either he's a bear or just, just really cares. Like, I must protect him.
Like, boy, oh boy, that guy's asshole must be the size of fucking Tokyo Airport. Fuck.
But yeah, Do Niu is the guy's name. The big guy. But God, what was the other guy's name? Now it's going to bother me.
Well, that's why you got Google, buddy.
I know we got the Google, but
you got the Google machine, sir.
We do have the Google machine, but I'm not doing that. But yeah, this was basically a handcuff episode.
Oh,
sorry, it's Huang. That's the guy's name.
Huang.
Yes.
Bet he is
Huang.
I bet he is fucking slinging that Huang.
Well, you never know.
Slinging that Huang.
I wonder what his connections are to be in this group.
I don't know. Maybe he fucks his parrot. Who knows?
He fucks it. What? Why? Oh my God.
That caught you by surprise, didn't it?
Well, he fucks the parrot. Why not? Yeah. Hey, why do you want me to yell at? Because I just want to fuck that parrot, pal.
Put it in. Yeah, put it in.
Put it in now.
Tootie.
Is it in yet? That's the shit we get.
It looks like Gojo's.
No, I think this guy is packing more than Gojo. Yes. But yeah, Rio gets his ass kicked again.
Surprise.
By Hong beats him up. They found the guy though, but like, and then they fight.
Yep.
And Ren is like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Sayonara.
Well, what else do you do?
He's Skeletored.
Yep, until we meet again, Rio Hazuki.
That's a good one.
But no, this was a great episode.
Oh,
the fights were there.
Yes, there was.
We got 3 left.
Solid 3. Definitely solid 3. This is definitely a 3.5 for me thus far.
But can we talk about the dark turn Requiem took?
God damn, it was dark.
Almost out of nowhere.
It was fucking dark, dude. Like
the tragedy of Richard is slowly
Ricky Ricciardo.
Yes, everything that has happened to him in the first core. It's like he has this more sinister side of him, no?
Oh yeah, he's more cold-blooded than ever. I mean, dude, he has nothing to live for. He's in a sham marriage with a woman he hates, and fucking he killed the love of his life with his own hands too.
Well, he killed Edward of Lancaster.
He didn't love Edward though.
I know, but he still had something. And then, find out 2 people he cared for were on the opposite team.
Yeah.
And killing both of them, being called the demon by Henry for showing his actual self.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, what the fuck?
It's dark, bro. It's dark. George is a drunk.
Yeah.
Isabel's still a cunt. She's dead, thank God.
Oh god. But killed by Jane the Witch.
Yes, Jane is a hell of a character, bro.
Right, all right. She's bewitching everyone.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
That's not the only thing thickening in that show.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
But no, they put more effort visually, I think.
And for sure.
Yeah, and the OP and ED are much better.
I love the OP and ED, and I gave the OP to Requiem. I gave the ED. Sorry, they gave the ED to Requiem.
No, ED was fair, but this one they took both of them.
Yeah, man, this was fucking good. By the way, fucking what's called Buckingham. Buckingham, bro, he just sounds dark. He's Buckingham. I think if I'm not mistaken, is the same voice actor as older Rudy.
Is he?
It sounded like the voice actor for older Rudy, for human Rudy.
Right.
Well, I should say other, Earth Rudy. But yeah, dude, it sounded like it.
Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, dude, it sounded like him. But he was fucking great. The visual is great. He still looks creepy. He looks like a fucking snake. He really looks like a snake. But then with that voice, Like, god
Yeah,
damn, bro.
that deep voice type.
Yeah, he definitely got the deep ass voice, bro. And you know something, I mentioned this. Richard looks a lot more feminine. Like
Yeah.
his lips look more feminine. His face looks more feminine. Like he looks very feminine. And bro, the twist with his quote unquote son, with
Yeah.
Edward's kid. Oh man, that was sad. I felt a little sad.
Yeah. This is
It's nuts, bro.
I'm very much excited.
And I felt bad for fucking Anne, for sure. Felt bad for Anne. I was happy that freaking Elizabeth was getting fucked. Fuck her.
Right?
I can't wait till she dies. I can't wait till Jane kills her. That'll be fantastic.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. I can't wait.
We'll get to the. Yeah, I go. Where was this in the first half? But you know what? I'm not complaining.
I gave the fucking first half a 5 out of 5. So
yeah,
for me, it's gone up even more since I gave it a 5.5. Like it was, or a 5 rather. It was fucking great. I loved it. It was dark. It was like, wow. It was very eye-opening. Everything was so eye-opening about this episode. And it was like, fuck, I can't wait for this to continue. They just framed George for attempted murder on the king, who's freaking dying because of the freaking the drugs that Jane is giving him. Like,
yeah, York.
Wow,
the House
bro.
of York is dying out.
It is in shambles. Yeah.
And Ricciardo's like basically the one that's gonna attempt to help it.
I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, the episode ends with, I'd imagine, with Richard becoming king, but you know how we get there is going to be the question.
Right now, I think, yeah, right now it's just focused on fixing the family.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think it's going to focus on the demise of the family.
Well, it is, but let's say he's like, that's probably his plan, but I think he's going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to get more demented for him.
Yeah, man. And freaking, what's her face? Before Isabel died, she was definitely just like her freaking, like her father. Just like her father.
Warwick,
Warwick,
right?
just like Warwick. Yeah. It was like, fuck. That was a uncanny callback to Warwick. You know, it's like the ghost of the past. How many years did they go back? Like 5 years, you'd say?
In the time skip?
Yeah. Something like that, right?
Yeah. Also, you're right. It is Rudy.
It is. It sounded just like him. The way he said certain words, it was like, that sounds definitely like adult Rudy.
Yeah, it is. But for the time skip, I don't know how long. I don't think they say.
It's got to be 5 years because the what's it called? Edward's kids. Edward, right? That's the king now.
Yeah.
Edward's kids were just born at the time, and Anne was pregnant. Anne's kid is like 4 or 5, so that's why I think it's like 5 years.
Yeah, like between. Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 years is the best bet.
Yeah, it's like 5 years is a good bet. But man, in those 5 years, boy, has things changed. And good for Catesby. You know, honest to God, you know, if I didn't give it to the senpais, I should have given the fucking award to Catesby.
Yeah,
I should have given supporting male to Catesby. God damn it. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But no, good episode. I'm excited for the next one.
I'm excited for the rest of the fucking series, dude.
Yeah, like no, it's definitely gonna shape up. All right, should we get to the actual meat of the matter?
Yes, give us the meat.
We have the meat.
Nikoshi senpai.
All right, we're gonna talk about our spring stuff first, separate. And looks like I'm going first again.
Like fucking always.
You were first in summer.
Once.
And then fall and winter.
And now spring. Once.
God damn it.
And this trend, I think, is going to continue, dude. Because truthfully, as much as I picked out my summer anime already, and I have another 12 anime for summer, I'm probably going to slow down in the summer because of the fact that I need to focus on trying to recertify it for my security shit. So I've got to sit down and like not bullshit on anime as much and actually fucking study after work. So
right.
We'll see how that works out. But either way, yep, you'll still have more fucking shows than me.
Yeah.
So go ahead, sir. Actually, you know what? Let's start with one that was joint and is now yours solo because I dropped the shit. And that is Aharen.
All right, fine. Aharen is indecipherable.
Aharen is indecipherable. So it was fine for what it was. There was a couple moments that, you know, made me chuckle, but as Matt quipped about beforehand, and I agree, it's Comey light. And between Komi, which we're gonna see in a couple weeks, as
Yeah.
well as Kaguya-Sama, which is by far the god mode anime of rom-com
Let's not get ahead.
in terms of comedy.
Oh no, I'm saying like let's get to Kaguya when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. But I saw that episode after watching Aharen, and I was like, Aharen is garbage. I gave it 2 episodes. I had a couple moments when I chuckled, and I was like, I'm good. So I dropped the Aharen, and now Matt, you're gonna watch Aharen. And I told you if it does get any better, you can let me know, and I may pick it back up. But for now, Aharen is on you.
But yeah, like we'll explain it to people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Aharen is someone who has a quiet voice because whenever she has an outgoing personality when she was younger, the kids told her to tone it down. Basically, they weren't crazy about it, so she's just afraid of opening up. It's not that she's shy or goes to make friends. She's just living her life, essentially.
She's living her best life. Not really.
And Raido is basically someone is not really approachable because he has this ugly face. His permanent unresting bitch face.
I was gonna say he's not really ugly.
I got
he does have permanent bitch face though.
Yeah, and because of that, he's unapproachable.
Seems like it, right? Oh.
Yeah, so like he has no other expressions. But again, their interactions aren't bad.
No, it's not bad.
And again, there are moments where it's funny, especially Aharen. Sometimes Raido will have a moment, but it's still early to say how the dynamic is going to be more. Is it just going to be shenanigans with Aharen? Is she going to open up more with her personality? Will Raido get a new face?
Stay tuned on the next episode. No, I'm just kidding.
Of Dragon Ball Z. Well, we're still on Namek. 20 years later, still on Namek.
Yeah.
I always tell people that whenever it's a delay, like we're still on Namek. Take it forever.
Yeah, for real, right?
But no, I can see why you did drop it though. But I do think it has potential. It's probably not going to be my thing for like the season, but there's potential to make it still good. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when that happens.
Yeah, it's just it didn't hit. Like I watched
it's just not clicking for you.
It didn't click. No, it just didn't click for me. I was like, it was fine, and I had a couple moments. Like then the second episode, the freaking goddamn, what was it? Fuck, there was something that made me just chuckle laughing. And I don't see if I remembered, I would remember, but I don't remember. I drop thing was okay. It was okay. The fucking stalking childhood friend, that's what really turned me off the most. I was like, this is a character. The stalker.
Oh god, yeah.
That turned me off. Honestly, that's really what did Aharen in. When I saw the stalking fucking childhood friend, I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, that got a little, hopefully it's toned down.
I'm good.
I know that's for my sake. I hope it's toned down.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. Otherwise, you may drop it to him, and then we'll never know.
Well, no, I'm just gonna fast forward her. I'm gonna pull the fast forward rules.
Oh, you're gonna go Jim Cornette?
I'm gonna fast forward when she's on screen. unless she's something hilarious, then no.
Yeah, no. So that's really what did it in for me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's okay. You know, it's Comey light. 100%, I agree.
But this Comey's a better character.
Comey's a better character. And, you know, I realize at this stage, if I'm going to watch romance, like any type of romantic anime, or it has to be fucking funny or it has to be cute. And even though it had funny blips, I didn't really laugh a lot in Aharen. And it wasn't cute to me. Yeah. Nothing they did was cute. So
not fully yet. No.
I know it was early at 2 episodes, but
like I'll keep you posted.
Yes, please.
All right. Diamond is the next one I watched. It's a restaurant type gourmet / slice of life. Irino is one of the main protagonists. Basically, he returns to Kyoto after 10 years because he found out his father was hospitalized, the one that runs the Japanese sweet shop, giving up his dreams of being this music star. Even though his mixtape is shit.
Oh, he's a rapper?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I just call it any young guy that has no record deal. I call it a mixtape, and it's either good or most of the time it's really shitty.
Yeah, no shit, eh?
But no, he has a guitar, acoustic guitar. He plays guitar for people. But but 10 years later hasn't done anything big. When he gets to Kyoto, though, this young girl called Itsuka yells "Daddy," and he was like, "Huh?" But she was like, "Ah, shit, you're not him." Fuck, never mind. She gets embarrassed. She like runs off like, "Nope, fuck, I'm sorry." That type of thing. They do meet up again at the restaurant because apparently she was the one that's apparently going to be the successor of this sweet shop and not the son. So, and then when Irino starts taking over for the shop, like helping out, Itsuka feels threatened about this. Like, oh shit, the son, the actual son's back. He might take over the business. I've been busting my ass, basically. So yeah, so she gets upset. Eventually, they do start to get along, but yeah, she has no. She's trying to find her dad while doing this. That's why she screamed "Daddy" to Irino when he's not. And then again, they eventually start to get along, and it's good. Nothing great yet so far, but for the first episode, like, okay, well, I'll keep watching. But all right, moving on. Squid Game. No, Tomodachi Game. Tomodachi Game. It's not really Squid Game because no one's dying.
That's what fucking Angel ain't. No one's dying, man.
Well, no one is dying. It's basically a friendship trust between these five, and according to one of the main characters, Yuichi, it's basically fucking crumbled because of this. Short story long.
Short story long.
Yes. Basically, their class had basically 200 million yen or something, like saving up for a field trip, like the entire class. And then these five friends: Yuichi, Shiho, Yutori, Tenji, and Makoto. They're the five best friends.
We're the five best friends that anybody ever had.
Hangover. Yeah. On my blog. But anyway, the next day, after reaching the goal, the money is gone. Because someone took the money and gave it to this Tomodachi Game, and they're trying to figure out which one of them did it. And you see this deformed, childlike mascot suit, like a guy in a suit, Manabu-kun. He brings them all to the game to, like, basically he tells them, "Oh, all five of you are in massive debt, and to get rid of that debt, you gotta play these games. But can you guys actually trust each other?" Type of thing. So they gotta do certain things to have them have each other's backs.
You gotta do something strange for a piece of change.
For the first game, it was basically you like one of them asks a question, and it's like yes or no. And if it's a yes, they win. If it's a no, then they get like 5 tries. If everyone says no, then everyone stops, like the game's over. They don't get money, or like they're still in debt. And it kept going no, because like even the simple question, like, is 1 + 1 2? Like yes, it goes to no. Like people there's one that's trying to sabotage basically.
Is 1 + 1 2? No.
Yeah, no, like they did it intentionally.
Drop as soon as I drop.
Like they do it intentionally to fuck them over.
But you don't know who.
Yeah, I think it's Yuichi, the actual main one. Just the vibe I get, but everyone has this sinister look on their face. And certain moments is like, who are you? Which one of you?
Who in the blue hell are you?
Yeah. It's definitely very interesting. I am curious to see what's going to happen in this psychological mentality of these five. Taking all bets. For 200 million, yeah, you'll figure out who's who. Who's the traitor? Who shot first?
Who shot first? Who's on first?
Yes. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Third base. Okay. Now, in the heart of Kadochi Tsubaki, ninjas, libidos. That's all I got out of it.
So is this the ecchi of the season?
No, actually, no.
Is there anything ecchi about it? Because when I read it, I was like, no, this could be ecchi. But then
I was afraid it was going to be. And I was
gonna say, because when I read it, I was like, she's 14. Like, I get it. They're at the age where they think of that. But
I was afraid it was going to be, but I'm glad it's not. For now. I'm safe for now. Basically, it's a Thai ninja school, like full of girls. They hate men. The evil men.
I hate fucking shit like that.
The evil penis is evil.
Penis is evil. That's funny.
Like penis is evil. Yeah, all the other the classmates no one gives a shit about. They're all talking about it. Like, oh, I hear they smell. I hear they're like slacking and all that. Even though the sensei's like they're ruthless, they can kill you at any minute. Tsubaki looks for friends, Sazanka and Asago, because they ride off because they want to go fight the boys. And so she takes them back.
Gotta fight the penises.
Yes, cut them off.
Cut them off.
Cut them off. Eat them.
And shove them in
your
their
prize. Just munch on it. Chew it into tiny pieces. And then you swallow.
Oh, goddamn. That hurt my fucking soul right there. Hearing oh, holy Christ.
Well, yeah, but with Tsubaki, like, I hope we see men. And they were like, what?
Mm-mm.
No, because Tsubaki is her hormones are happening. She's developing stuff for men. She wants to see the boys, to see what they're really like. And there were times where basically they were getting called like, are you okay? Because every time someone says boys or men, she gets distracted.
Cock? What?
Yeah. Yeah, she gets flustered. She gets distracted. And her two friends thought she's so afraid of them that every time you mention them, she freaks out. But it's the opposite.
Can you please penis?
Well, thankfully, no one said that.
Chimpo?
Yeah, no one has said the chimpo yet.
No one has said chimpo.
Yeah, but no, it's got some funny stuff, and yeah, again, as long as it's not etchy, we're good.
But I feel like for a show like that, it would have to be etchy. Like, you know, if that was an actual hentai, I'm sure that would be a fabulous hentai.
Like, I mean, I guess if you want lolly ninjas,
yeah, like,
yeah, but yeah, no one does exactly. But no, yeah, if it keeps up this charm, I think it'll be fine. I guess I will stay. All right, this one's for you. Skeleton Knight in Another World.
Yes, please enlighten me. I'm gonna put away this.
Well, I'm just gonna get this first scene out of the way. Yeah, it starts with an attempted rape scene.
Cool.
Like you legit see it. Like, what, the princess pissed herself. He's pulling off the pissed undergarments off her. They're screaming for help. Ark, the skeleton guy, cuts him in half. And you actually see him cut him in half. Like they don't hold back on the gore of it.
Oh, really? It is gory.
Yes.
Do you see like exposed exposed bits? Do you see exposed?
No, not like that.
Not that gory. Okay.
No. Like actual cutting of the body. Like they don't shy away from it. Like, oh no, we got to look over there. There's a bird.
Is there blood everywhere?
Yes.
But you don't see exposed bowels.
Yes. Well, you saw the piss stains on the undergarment.
Piss stains.
Yes.
He pissed himself.
No. The girl, the princess that was almost getting raped.
Oh, she pissed herself.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of hot. I'm just kidding.
No, what the fuck? What the
fuck? Your reaction? No. What?
Like, no. What? Calm down. Stop. Stop it,
bro. It's like teaching a child. Like, what do you do when mommy slaps daddy? Good. No. What do you do with your sister? I throw her off a ledge. No, that's not what you do. She pissed herself before she got raped. That's hot. No.
Like when mommy played with daddy, like when daddy played with mommy and woman, and I caught you red-handed.
Mommy, why did daddy have an accident all over you?
Then why is his hand red? Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're moving on from this. Ark is basically he woke up and now he's in this world. We don't know how, we don't know what happened. It's just he just woke up. And he's like, holy shit, this is cool. He's not OP. He just has cool weapons. Like,
see, off the bat, before you continue, off the bat, that bothers me because obviously they're trying to make something like Overlord, and at least with Overlord, we got the story of, you know, he stayed on to the very end till the servers came off, thinking he was going to get kicked off the servers, and he wasn't, and now he's trapped in the server. Like that sounds more plausible than I guess I fell asleep with the game on. Oh, I'm stuck in the game now.
But that's the thing. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
They don't show that yet.
Yeah.
So it could be anything for all we know. I don't know that, or Truck Coons was on vacation.
I mean, nothing's happened for you to wake up and be like, "Oh, that was a wild ass dream."
Oh God, if that's with that, I'm gonna quit. Like I hate that. I hate that cliche. Like, and then they woke up when something happens to them. Like,
yeah, but
they got shot, and then they woke up. It was all like, what?
Did he try to quit the game?
We don't know.
God, you're not helping the cause. Keep going.
I'm not helping the cause.
You're not helping the cause of me picking this up. Go ahead.
Well, it's not my job to have you picking it up.
The angel wants you to. So, and I told you to fucking.
He wants. Well, then he should be on the show and listen.
He should be, but he's too busy fucking being a pleb in the fucking group over the fact that he won the WrestleMania card after not fucking knowing shit about WrestleMania.
Was that what he was bitching about?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, then I don't care.
Yeah, it was basically that's why he like talk shit.
Okay. Where was I?
He woke up and he's not OP, but he's got powerful.
He's still got his inventory basically. Like he's got these badass weapons and all this, but he didn't know he's a skeleton until he started drinking the water, like because he had his helmet on.
And now he has stains similar to the girl.
What?
And now he has stains similar to the girl.
Yes. But no, though he was like, holy shit. I see a little bit of CG on him.
You see a little bit of CGI.
Like how he's animated.
Interesting.
I think
the rest of the characters,
they're fine. I think it's just his design is why.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to that. And of course, he's hungry and he has no money. He's broke. He's flat out broke.
How can a skeleton be hungry?
Don't question it.
Ainz is never hungry.
You know, I can't tell you. Apparently he can eat. We're not going to question it. It's anime. We don't. There's no logic here. What the fuck you talking?
Keep going.
Keep going. So he needs money, and what does he do? He has to go. He joins the guild. Like, hey, I want a license. Can you give this to me? And he was like, and they're like, since he has his badass armor, they think he's a knight for the royal guards. That's why he cannot get a license. So he had to keep making bullshit. So like, there's not a lot of work, or I got let go or something.
What the fuck?
But yeah, because again, if you're royalty, you don't need a guild license thing.
But I mean,
you can't join.
So, all right, okay, never mind. Okay, that answers my question. Sorry, I was gonna try and poke another hole in a plot point, but that makes sense. All right, go ahead.
Because okay. Also, he's wearing his helmet the whole time because they want people to see that he's a skeleton. Because he's afraid of what their reactions are going to be, which I get.
Okay.
And so it's okay, fine. If you want to be a part of the guild, you gotta kill these few things, basically. And like, okay, fine, you got it. And he does this, and he sees, and then we go back to what happened the first minute with the rape scene. And he's debating on like what is like he's like in this dilemma, like what should I do? Like I can't kill people, but these guys are assholes.
So hold on, before you continue, I guess I'm not gonna ask a spoiler question. That woman that we see in the picture, is that the woman that was gonna get raped, or is it somebody else?
The blonde hair.
She looks like an elf.
Like what color is her hair?
She's wearing a red dress, from what I remember. She that's the cover artist for Skeleton.
The pink hair girl, no.
Okay, that's not the okay. Yeah, there we go.
No.
That's the woman that's on. That's the woman that's on the cover picture. Pink hair.
Oh yeah, we don't see her yet.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. The princess is Juliana.
Okay.
She's a blonde, typical blonde princess.
Oh, so the freaking the woman he saved was a princess?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the princess and her maid. They're
both gonna get raped.
Yes.
Oh,
by these 5 people.
Oh, it was 5 people. I thought it was 1 person.
No, like these bandits, like these 5 bandits.
Oh, it just sounds like a 3-way to me.
I was kind of hoping it was goblins. Like, oh look, it's Goblin Slayer.
It's Goblin Slayer.
Goblins.
Oh God.
Filthy goblins. But no, that
goblins.
Oh yeah.
Egg.
Yes. But no, he's like, I never killed anyone before, so I don't think I should do this. Then he hears the cries for help, and they're like, fucking fine. Cuts him up.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
He didn't kill one. He ran away, so bam, burned.
Net.
And then he burned the bodies, leave no evidence.
Wow, okay.
yeah, he does this. He checks on him like, hey, you guys all right? And they go, oh yeah, thank you and all this. This means a lot. I was like, yeah, you're welcome. And like, yeah, don't even like basically eventually he gets his quests. He finally he turns his stuff in. He goes to the guild, he gets his license, he gets his money. And what does he do with the money?
He buys food.
He buys he buys like a fucking feast.
And
for himself.
And he can't eat.
Yeah, he does eat. He can eat.
He can eat.
He can eat.
But he's a skeleton.
Yes. Well, it could be just his head.
What is he, Death Rider?
I don't fucking know. He hasn't taken off his armor.
Knight Rider. Sorry, Knight Rider. What is he, Knight Rider?
He's Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, that's what
it is. He's Ghost Rider.
He's Ghost Rider, apparently.
He could be. Okay. I'm waiting to take off his top.
Hey. Trying to see that. The man boobage.
Hey, he's bulky, so.
Hey. Thick boy.
But yeah, he a thick boy.
Thick boy. THICC.
But yeah, he's enjoying this. He's enjoying everything. He's like, oh, I cannot wait for his little adventure. And then that was it. That is funny. Arc is funny, especially, and it's like a temporary isekai with fourth wheel shit. So yeah, he's not Deadpool though.
I'm not convinced.
No, it's I guess the first episode.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more when they come out.
How many episodes did it take for me before I was like, all right, let me start watching fucking Kageki Shoujo? Because that's the last thing.
3 or 4.
Took 3 or 4. All right.
Okay, moving on.
You done yet? Fuck.
I think I have one left. I do have one left. Your boy Kongming. Kongming. It's not even his real name. Fucker. I picked this specifically for the title. And like the premise was weird, and then I saw how it got like a shit ton of praise. It was out of the ones that were currently airing. I was on the top. I was like, okay, let's do it.
Survey says
it's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty good.
His name is Yuge Leon. For those that play Dynasty Warriors, that's what he's based off of. Character and all. If you know his story, yeah, he was a strategist for Liu Bei. He died of illness, and when he died, he gets reincarnated into modern era Japan. He has his youth back. He has the same clothes.
See, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I don't like the principle of old China being in Japan, I guess, or old Japan, I guess. I don't know, because they always, when I see old Japan, I want to see stuff like samurais and shit like that. I don't want to see, homie decides to do karaoke. The fuck?
Well, he's not.
He will.
No.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, it's all about Eiko. That's the one. She's the one that wants to be the singer. As she has a great voice and all this, but she doesn't have a lot of followers. Like she's just singing at this bar she works at. Also, people keep thinking that that Yuge Leon is a cosplayer of the character, not actually him. So he thought he was in hell when he woke up.
Wow.
Because it was Halloween and people were in costumes.
Wow.
So is this hell? That type of thing?
Is this hell?
Yeah, and there's a songstress of hell. This can't be all that bad. This is hell. I'm happy here then. And he got drunk. He gets fucking drunk with these random people dressed up for Halloween.
So the question is, all right, so he got reincarnated, but he's not reincarnated as a child?
No.
So he just pops up from the grave. Like, oh God, these fucking plot holes.
No, it's just he's in his actual normal middle-aged age.
That makes no sense.
It's not like a full reincarnation where you're a baby.
I mean, that's normally what reincarnation fucking means.
Well, not for China.
Y'all can't see my face right now, Matt. What does my face look like?
You got unrested bitch face.
Yeah. Anyway,
let me finish. God damn it, let me finish.
We're gonna make this bitch 3 hours if our life depends on it.
I'm going to if you keep interrupting me. God damn it. But yeah, Yuge Leon. I'm not calling Kongming. I'm calling him by his real name, Yuge Leon.
Kongming is so much easier, bro.
Yuge. I'm gonna call him Yuge.
Juge, not me.
Whoa. But yeah, he's passed out drunk in the alleyway in the morning. Eiko recognizes him. He's like, oh shit, fine, you can come with me, basically. And she's not convinced that he's from the back then, but eventually, her manager Kobayashi asks Yuge questions about him. So why did you do this? What happened to this plan? He was like doing all that, and then he went in details like. So he thinks it's not really him, just someone that also admires the story of the Free Kingdom. And for Yuge, his goal is to help Eiko get to the top. Like he's gonna do the like he's gonna be like his strategy type thing. And in the second episode, I'm gonna get into it. It worked. She went from 150 to like a 2,000.
Ooh.
In a one night performance because she was singing at a different area in the club of her idol, which is apparently going to be the antagonist, person she grew up listening to.
Her idol is the antagonist? That's sad.
It is sad. At first, I'll give me a call. We'll get you this gig. And she gives her like this small one no one gives a shit about, like 12 people. And she gets the strategy of since he made the room so foggy type of feel and it's like all strobe lights, to basically like they're all in a circle, like they can't leave. And it led to more people coming in. And then more people were listening to her. Like they were trying to get her, like, oh, but she's actually pretty fucking good. So I'm actually gonna stay. So the whole room was filled with people like listening to her. Like they were taking pictures of her music and all this, like videos, everything. And yeah, that was one strategy down. And because of this, the idol was pissed off. Like that fucking bitch, how dare she? But no, it was Kongming who saved the day. I like it. I love the songs. Yuge is also he's a bartender in that club. He makes drinks like really quick. Like goddamn, not bad for someone that was hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. All right, I'm done.
And not a single one that you mentioned makes me go. I want to see that now too.
That is not my plan. And again, it's just first impressions. I'm not going to reviews.
Okay. Good shit, bro.
Good shit. Basically, I didn't hate any of these.
Unlike me.
Oh yeah. Well, you found one you hated?
Well, I mean, I didn't. Aharen-san's fine, and then the logic on a couple of these are just like, what the fuck, really? I'm talking
about the stuff that you're watching.
Oh, the stuff that I watch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm only watching two things that you're not watching. Or, let me phrase that. I'm watching two things on my own that you're not watching. First one is the Demon Lord is reborn as a typical nobody. So basically, it's kind of similar. I keep running into these fucking isekais or these adventures that are similar to each other on the season. So I bitched about what's it called? About Strongest Sage.
And this is fucking Demon King Academy, essentially. The premise.
Is it? I don't know if.
Well, he's not a nobody, but he started.
No, it's not Demon King Academy because he reincarnated to save the world, didn't he?
I mean, right.
To create world peace. That was what he did. It's not quite. So basically, long story short, with this guy basically, he is like, he's bored. He wants to have friends. He can't have friends because he's super duper OP and people are scared of him. And the one friend that he had, we find out later on in episode 1, he actually betrayed. And we see her dead before. He's like, you know what? In my next life, I just want to be a nobody. I want to have friends. And he's like, yeah, in my next life. And so he reincarnates and he goes and he becomes what the fuck? Ard. His name is Ard. And Ard is a typical nobody, just like he wanted. He's a typical 10-year-old boy. Everything is well, all's well that ends well. He has a basic family that's very loving. He lives in some Hickville town. Everything is great. However, he is in, I guess, a world now where magic is fucking terrible. It's the shits. And he's naturally gifted. So he's still fucking OP at the age of 10. And the episode basically kind of follows how he wants to just have friends and he wants to be just average, but the way life presents itself, that's not the case. So the episode 1 basically follows the fact that he still doesn't have friends and he tries to make friends as a typical nobody now compared to when he was OP, and he still struggles. He basically is like very socially inept. However, he meets this girl who's also socially inept, and at first when he tries to court her, just as again to be friends, like she hates his guts, runs away, doesn't want to speak to him. But then he ends up saving her one day after a goblin attack. Go figure, goblins. After a goblin attack to the town, he ends up saving her, and they basically reconnect. And we find out that the reason why she's socially inept isn't so much that she's socially inept, but the fact that she's OP as well. And she got bullied in school for being OP. Like, I guess she's like somebody super like important, and she moved from the capital to this back hick town. And we find out that she was bullied because she was OP and people were scared of her. So, and her friends betrayed her. So she's just defensive and mean and cautious. So she doesn't get close to people and people don't get close to her. But no matter what, Ard still wants to be close to her. And at the end, when he saves her, they have this conversation and they agree to be friends. And then they do a time skip to about, I think, maybe 4 to 6 years later. And Ard is sleeping, and the girl, her name is Irene. Irina, I think. Irina is her name. So Irina busts in the room like, "Good morning, Ard." And Ard is like having a funny dream, probably etchy, but it's not officially classified as etchy, but he's having a funny dream. And he turns around and he opens his eyes and he sees Irene there. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing in a man's bed? You of prime age," basically, alluding to the fact that, she's ripe to get fucked. And she's like, "Oh, you're my friend, whatever." And she's like, "Hey, let's join magic school." And then that's where the episode ends. So it was cute. It was a little cringeworthy at first, especially with the way that he was socially inept, but in the end it ended up being cool. And like I said, he's OP, so it ought to lead to some fun stuff. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it's not like Strongest Age and it's a little bit better for me. The other one that I'm watching is Dawn of the Witch. Dawn of the Witch is it's interesting. It's got a lowly character, first off, which I wasn't a fan of. And when I was like, "Oh, the lowly character is not bad," they zoom in on her crotch. She opens her legs and they zoom in on her crotch. I was like, if you don't like lowlies and you don't want to see that, probably not going to watch it. But the principle of it is pretty nice. Basically, it's an isekai where this boy, he, I guess, is maybe poor or sick or something. I don't know. But basically, a woman comes to him one day in the back alley and was like, "Let me take you to a place where you'll most be wanted or most be successful," something along those lines. And he wakes up in this new world with zero recollection of his past life, just that he's in this new world. He ends up being enrolled in a magic academy. And he's the worst student of the Magic Academy. He's not really good with magic, and he's flunking. And one day until one day he gets summoned to the principal's office, and he's thinking, "Well, I'm gonna get expelled. This sucks. That's the end of this road. Fuck." And basically, the principal was like, "Hey, she's like, 'Are you aware of the war that happened?' And we find out 5 years previous, which is around the time that he was reincarnated. There was a war between witches and humankind, and the witches, they lost the war, but the guy, I guess, who died for them, who's the leader, basically brought about magic. Magic was very, very like scarce, but because of the witches, they brought magic out and they found more people to do magic. And so the world now runs on magic. A lot of things run on magic. However, the witches are still persecuted, we find out. And so the headmaster is basically saying, like, "You're the worst student in the school, but we're going to find another purpose for you. We're going to send you on an exhibition down to the far south of the region, where the witches are being persecuted. And we're going to basically we're basically going to we're going to create like a witch town, like a witch village. And you're going to be part of the witches village, and you're going to enforce, whatever rules, and you're going to help them, and you're going to learn from them. If after 3 years you can't get your shit together, basically, then we're going to seal all your magic and you're going to forget everything about magic." And so he's scared because he not only lost all the memories of his previous life, if they're going to seal all the memories of this life, he will have truly had nothing. So he agrees to it, and we see a couple characters. We see a douchebag character. Like it's weird because it's like it's got furries. Like basically the douchebag character we see at first is a guy with a big dude with an alligator head, and one of the servants of the headmaster is like a white wolf. So it reminds me a little bit of Beastars from that manner, but there's the main character is still humans from that perspective. So we see the douchebag character who's got an alligator head, and we see this young girl. Not young girl, but they're around the same age. She got humongous opie and she's dark skinned. I forget her name now, but she's one of the best people in the class. Like the two other people that he's with, like they're the best people in the class. So the worst people are with the worst guys with the best people. But you can tell like the girl, Like she's interested in Homeboy. I should get his name, shouldn't I? That would probably be critical to let you know what the fuck his name is. Give me a second. I will give you this dude's name. Dawn of the Witch. Dawn of these nuts. Serville. Serville is the guy's name. And the woman who I'm talking about, the fair-skinned girl that likes Serville, her name is Holt. And then the crocodile head guy, his name is Kudo. And the loli, who's basically the sensei in charge of it, is a witch named Christace, or Ro. Ro Christace is her name. So I forget. I think it's Ro. I think they call her Ro. Anyway, either way, she's a loli. She's been around 300 years, but she basically has the size and acts like a 10-year-old. But in any case, we find out she's a witch that has no magic, but has like a pact with like this super like staff. And if you touch the staff, you die. So it's pretty wicked. It's a pretty wicked tool. And so the episode 1 basically focuses on them trying to get to the village, and they're attacked by these people that I forget what they are. Maybe they don't. They mentioned that it's something, but I don't recall exactly what it is. But they're basically like racist haters or some shit like that, and they're attacked by it. But it's pretty interesting to see Serville. You know, he's kind of dull, but at the same time, like he really tries to really be useful and be successful. It's just he's just not good at it at the time. And it's cute to see Holt like have feelings for him just off of their conversations and things of that nature. So it's pretty cool. I'm very curious about Holt because Holt, she mentions Servile's like, hey, you know, like you're very smiley all the time. She's like, I just force my smile. You know, when you force your smile, you're able to get more stuff than if you're just, you know, mean and grumpy. And she's like, oh, you're just very smiley lately. And she's like, with you, you know, I just tend to be naturally smiley. I'm not forcing it. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That was really cute. So yeah, so there's that. It was interesting. Like I said, I definitely am looking forward to seeing more with Dawn of the Witch from the previews and the intros from the OP, which is pretty decent. It looks like really, really fucking cool magic. So I can't wait to see some of this cool ass magic. Demon Lord Reborn is typical nobody. It's got fine music, fine animation. So yeah, not bad.
All right, we were at a stalemate and no one has convinced either.
Yeah, I guess I failed.
Yes.
Meh.
That's okay. Again, these are just impressions. We're not trying to sway each other yet. All right, let's get to it. We have a few. We got a few. We are doing
7.
together.
We have 7 shows.
Well, are they all aired already?
So far, we have 7 that have aired. 1 is going to be on a delay, and we have 2 shows that haven't aired yet. So we're gonna have a total of 9. So in this episode, we're only going to talk about 7.
Yep,
correct?
That's right. Yep, I'm counting now. Yep.
All right,
let's get to it.
Let's start off with the one that's delayed.
Oh yeah, Shikamura, you mean?
Shikamori. Let's start off with Shikamori.
Yeah, we're gonna start off strong. This one was actually pretty good.
It was cute. I watched it. It was super cute. Well, I watched all these, but yeah, I watched it and I thought it was.
I hope you watched it.
I know. I'm bad.
Yeah. We're gonna push Marin out the window for Shikamori.
Nah, Marin's gonna be tough to beat, bro.
Oh, we'll find out. But Izumi is the one that's known to have bad luck.
Yeah, it was funny. They're like 7 seconds and he trips on a fucking rock. Yep, and everything his mother says.
We had a timer.
Bro, everything his mother says, like, don't watch out for a truck, watch out for a bird, watch out for a rock. And he almost gets shit on by a bird. He almost gets run over by a truck, and he trips on a rock in the first 7 seconds of him leaving the house.
Yeah, but then he meets his girlfriend, Shikimori, who's cute, fun, wholesome.
Perfect.
But she's not just a cutie, title plug.
Right.
She has this badass side that basically pops out whenever something bad is about to happen to her boyfriend. Basically,
homeboy is a beta and she is an alpha. That's the best way I could describe it.
She's like a fucking robot that got designed to, like, whatever happens is on the scene. Got it. Yes. And as soon as she sees it, she goes to the full-on badass mode.
Izumi-kun.
Yeah, and Izumi loves it.
Mm-hmm.
He wants more of it.
He loves being protected by his woman.
And being pegged in the bedroom with that person.
He probably does get pegged.
Well, that would not surprise me.
It would not surprise me at all.
But no, we got some nice interactions with other characters like Yui, Shu, Kamiya.
They're all dope friends.
Yeah,
They're all dope friends.
It's a nice group of friends. Like
Nekozaki. That was funny. I didn't realize her full name was Nekozaki. They just called her Neko. Neko. And I was like, cat? Okay. She definitely looks like the one that would fuck girls though.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
She looks like she fucks girls.
Probably Yui.
Yui seems very nice and
With
wholesome.
Shu.
She seems very wholesome. And Shu seems like a dope character. I can't wait to see more of Shu. Like he seems like a good homie.
Yeah, but unfortunately gotta wait till God knows when.
For now, it says episode 2 is still gonna air as of now in 3 days as we record. It's Tuesday. So it'll record on
But as this is on the air, it'll probably be by the time Ethan is in his new house.
Why did it say I watched episode 2 of Shikamura? What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Oops.
Yeah.
Let me delete that. That's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck, Bobby? I only watched 1 episode. Save. Delete.
Yeah, people are complaining about the guy being a beta.
I mean, it's not really a good look when you have a guy that's fucking.
It's not a big.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm not like, I'm not.
I mean, with how Shikamura is, it works.
We all know the dress-up darlings are upset at the show.
Yeah, because there's no ecchi.
No ecchi. Her legs wide open.
But fucking bag underneath.
Fucking kaban. A kaban underneath the pantsu.
Yep. She's gonna dominate based on her actual personality.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need the upskirts, the bouncing opie.
Wasn't it this show too? Like earlier in the episode, like he saw her pants and like it flustered him or something.
I don't know
if I remember correctly.
I gotta look back.
I think it was it was Dancer. Never mind, it was Dancer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, but I like the premise. I like the characters.
It was cute. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, the whole studio. Yeah, got temporarily shut down with a COVID outbreak.
That sucks for them. We're wishing them just recovery.
Wish them the best. Hopefully they'll get back to work soon.
Give us our anime, goddammit.
Yes, once we find out what is happening, we'll go back into it.
Indeed.
But this is definitely one I'm looking forward to. As one of my top. Like I'm looking forward to the most so far. We'll see if it picks
Mine
up.
not really, truthfully. Like I have others that we'll talk about momentarily.
Yeah,
we'll get to a lot more expectations.
We'll get to those in a bit.
Indeed.
All right, Dance Too.
I love this.
This was great.
And you know something? I do credit you, Matt, because between what's it called? Seeing Sasaki Miyano and seeing stuff like what's it called? Like Wonder Egg and things of that ilk, where it's like sensitivity, like things that are pretty sensitive. Like, right. I don't know. I tend to appreciate them a lot more. And I feel like even though he's straight, like Homeboy is straight, like there's still like gay elements about this, but they are hooking. They're very hooking to me. And I was like, wow.
Right.
I dig it.
But yeah, it focuses on Junpei.
Yes.
After he went to a show as a kid and he got mesmerized by this one hunk dancing by himself.
He looked a lot like fucking he looked like a mix between Kyoko from Bleach and fucking Chad.
Yeah. No, this guy was a Chad. But no, like he was starts doing dancing. It was beautiful.
Yes.
And it inspired
Sparkle.
Yeah,
gleam.
Yeah, fuck yeah, sparkle.
Boom.
Yes, Joe. He's a JoJo character.
He really is.
Sparkle. And because of this, Junpei wants to dance. Twinkle. But his dad is like a little gay.
But his dad, honest to God.
At first, like you should
in that scene where he's like, don't you want to do something cool like karate? He's like, no, I want to do dance. And he does like the perfect dance move, like dance like thing in front of his father. And his father had this like straightest fucking face and got up. I was totally expecting Junpei to get his fucking face smacked.
Yeah.
I was totally expecting him to just get rocked in the face and be like, no, men don't do that. And instead,
because he's telling you, like, this is like karate's manly. You should be doing this.
And instead, he patted his head and he's like, we'll sign you up for classes tomorrow, kid.
Yeah, and he gets that.
And he gets them. And then his fucking friends
tease him.
His douche canoe friends are like, it's gay. Meh. And he gets upset. He's like, I don't want to do it anymore.
And it makes him do karate.
And his mother might be best mom. She's up there for best mom already, bro. Junpei's mom is definitely best fucking mom.
No, this was truly spectacular.
This was great, bro. And as we
The
keep on going,
Miyako's mother,
yeah,
teaching him ballet.
yeah, Godai-san. Yeah, and Godai's mom. Basically, it's very interesting because when you see Junpei now, so let's backtrack. So basically, Junpei's father ends up dying of what, a heart attack?
I think so.
Yeah, he dies of a heart attack, and Junpei and everybody and the whole family's upset. And Junpei's uncle, who's a stunt coordinator, just like his father was like, "Hey, you're the man of the house. You got to protect them now." And he chooses to do fucking karate instead of dancing. And he's really good at karate, but
he also incorporates his dancing with it.
yes, but and he incorporates dancing with it, which is, I can see that for sure as somebody who's done taekwondo. I get that. But he's got a crush on Godai-chan, who Matt just mentioned, and Godai plays the piano, and there's something interesting about her. Godai also takes interest in Junpei when she sees him do one of his tornado kicks. The official what's it called, martial arts term for the kick he did is a tornado kick, but they called it what is it called 540, which is like a dance move.
Yeah, Godai's like degrees of spins.
Yeah, you did a 540 spin. You do ballet, didn't you? Let's do ballet together. And of course, Junpei, as like the boy crushing on his girl, was like, okay. And then she takes him to a studio. She's like, what's this? And he's trying to be all manly and shit. Like, I don't do this. This is for wusses and shit, basically.
Yeah.
And Godai is like trying to like, no, he's really good at dancing. He's really good at dancing. And her mother is like, first off, you brought a boy without me knowing. Second off, he looks like a
how
pleb.
dare you?
How dare you? Third off, he looks like a pleb. Fourth, if he calls ballet a thing, I don't want to know he exists. And then fucking Junpei is like, watch me dance, and he does a beautiful dance, and Godai is super duper like, oh my god, he's perfect. And her mother was just like, nah, whatever. But then deep down, her mother is like, oh, the kid's got talent.
Like he's got like a natural talent.
Yeah. And so the episode focuses on how Junpei begins to try and juggle learning ballet properly while skipping his what's it called, his club activities, skipping fucking his martial arts, coming home late, and being embarrassed by the fact that he loves ballet. And the one thing I loved about this show is that it really teaches the person watching it that you can do something and be good at it, but if it's not your dream, it won't give you the same effect. Like, Junpei does his martial arts and he does soccer and he likes those things, but when he does ballet, he's at home. He feels peace. He feels comfort. He is his truest self.
It's stuff that he wanted to do.
It is his entity. Yeah, it is the truest form of Junpei is being a ballet dancer. And it's fucking adorable to see. And I know as this episode continues, you can tell this is going to be one of those shows where it's going to bring drama between his sister, who seems kind of bitchy, but was also really good at ballet at the time, and his friends
and
who teased him.
And then the eventual debut of Mori.
Yes, and basically that was an after credit scene, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I think so. Yeah,
that was an after credit scene.
You see Mori stretch it, and then the mother's like, "Oh yeah, we have another boy join us, and I think he's better than you.
He's better than doing
this."
Yes, and then it leads into episode 2 where Junpei meets Mori, and that'll be fucking fantastic. Yeah, man, this is gonna be good in terms of drama. It's gonna be good in terms of rejection of your heart, like not your heart as in like a relationship, but your heart as in like being who you should always be. And I think that's one of the biggest things in life is you should always try to be who you want to be, not who you're expected to be, not what you're supposed to be, but who you truly want to be. And I find that it hits close to home because I would have loved to have been, some sort of writer. I would have loved to have been involved in something, involving wrestling or combat sports or something like that. But I'm in IT security and I like IT security. It's fine. But, it's not like, oh my God, I'm so passionate about it. I don't get the twinkle in my fucking heart when I do my work versus like Junpei, where he gets this like twinkle in his soul thinking about and performing ballet. Like it's a really telling sign for those that are younger and as well as older people that have sacrificed the reality of having a satisfying career or satisfying hobby or work or whatever for the sake of doing what needs to be done because life isn't fun. And it's sad, but it's true. And I don't know, there's so many different aspects to that I can't wait to explore and feel. I feel like this show is going to be one of the shows that gives me the most feels of the season, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I will get feels from
this show. I'm sure we will actually.
Where you talked about, you had high expectations for Shikamori. No, I have very high expectations for fucking.
Oh no, absolutely.
High expectations. Out of all the shows that I saw, this and fucking Executioner are two of the biggest shows that I'm like expectations through the roof.
All right. Okay, this is very good start. And it can only go up from here, hopefully.
It can only go up, like Junpei thinking about Godai. Hey.
Yeah. All right, now Executioner and Her Way of Life.
Executioner and Way of Life.
I just said that.
Well, that's a good segue.
Yep. I had Talentless Nana vibes in this one. If you have watched that, have you?
I have seen Talentless Nana.
Yeah, like in terms of first episode.
Where
basically you find out about the
where you talk about when he stabs her when she stabs him in the fucking temple.
Kills the protagonist of the first
episode. Okay.
And now this happens.
I see that. Yep, I see that.
It's just like, what the fuck?
That was wicked. It was definitely wicked, bro. Like that was the very first new anime of the season that I watched was Executioner and Her Way of Life. And I was like, wow, this is completely different from some of the shows that I've seen over the last couple seasons. This is pretty fucking good. Because like I now that you mention that, it makes total sense. That Talentless Nana vibe where you see Nana and she's like, oh, I'm just a good person, and she ends up being a fucking killer. Same thing with the goddess.
With
Menno, yeah. She's like, I'm a good person. We try to save the lost ones. Sliced in the
and basically that's us. It's basically we got tired of people being isekai, so we're gonna kill them.
That is such a unique take on isekai. That is a wonderful like ideology that you can have in a story that's so different. And at the end of the day,
they changed the culture way too much.
Yes, they like literally like all the streets look like Japan. They have Japanese food. They speak Japanese. Some people have Japanese clothes, but you can tell when somebody is an otherworlder, like a lost one. They call them a lost one because of how like the clothes are so different. And basically, as we could tell, lost ones are Japanese school children, because that's what they tend to be fucking isekaiing into, these Japanese school children. And yeah, dude. And I really like also the animation is really well done, and the animation for these powers that the lost ones have, as well as Menno and the priestesses, it's fucking cool. It is really cool.
Momo is fun.
Yes, Momo is fun. She's a fun little girl.
But it's what?
I said you can tell she's definitely going to play a major part in this story.
Eventually, instead of just being a flirt to her senpai.
I think she's going to be a fulcrum. The way like I'm anticipating her, I think she's going to be a legit fulcrum to the show. That something is going to happen to her, or she's going to save somebody significant,
or she tries to kill Akari behind her back.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, we have Mitsuki get reincarnated. He's broke. He's useless. He has no powers. Menno helps him out for a little bit. Like, oh yeah, you can get a job at my church.
Yep.
She helps him realize what he could actually do in terms of his power.
And it's not that he has no power. He has the power of null, which means he can make shit disappear.
Yeah, and that's a no-no for them.
Yep. And he's like, well, this is going to, and you can, and I think she did the right thing, because you could tell they're like, oh, he's like, I'm never going to be bullied again. If somebody fucking bullies me, I'll just make them disappear. That is a scary concept.
Yeah.
So
you can make everyone there disappear.
Yeah, and it made sense. It was shocking still to see that motherfucker get stabbed in the fucking temple, but I mean, hey,
right then and there, like no, it's like it wasn't dragged out. Just knife, bam.
And then he fucking exploded too and disappeared.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, it's mostly about Menno and Akari at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're having dreams that they're seeing. They're having dreams that they're seeing each other. Basically,
that was like very interesting.
Yeah, so for the Yuri people, those are your vibes there.
They've been dreaming about each other.
Yeah, and apparently this is not new, because this happened when Menno was younger.
Yeah, she's been dreaming this guy for a long fucking time.
Yeah, where the student was basically, she had this power, people were dying, people were getting hurt. She basically wiped out an entire village. Like she unable to control her power until I think it was Flare.
Yeah, which is ironic. I laughed when I saw Flare.
Yeah. Flare killed that student, and then oh well, you're gonna take in this child because she's the only one left.
Yeah.
And now because she becomes an executioner, now she has a cause of why she wants to kill these lost ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out about Akari's power. It was time.
Yeah, she has the ability. At first, it was like, oh, she has the ability to heal. The way she described it and the way she was told is she had the ability to heal people's wounds. But when Menno fucking successfully killed her, it's not that she can heal wounds. She can, but she has the ability to basically rewind time.
Yep.
And so her time is rewind by a full minute to where she doesn't die. And she wakes up like nothing, not realizing what the fuck happened to her. And that is major because you can't kill her.
Yeah.
But that could also be
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen automatically.
Yeah, but it's so interesting because you see in the preview, Menno is basically a fucking skeleton, and Akari kisses her and revives her. So I'm curious to know how the fuck that happens.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see what is going to happen.
Yes,
and what can they do?
Yes,
and was the Akari in that flashback though? Because it looked a little bit like her.
It's not a flashback. They're dreams. Like both of them, like both Akari.
I'm talking about Menno being younger.
Yeah. Like this is destiny. Like just like Akari said, Akari's like, I believe this is what people call fate, and it makes total sense. Like this is some beyond the world type of freaking destiny for these two girls to meet, and it's gonna lead to a cataclysmic shift in this universe, this isekai world that they live in now. And I think something truthfully, I think perhaps if Menno doesn't know her childhood, perhaps Menno is a lost one. That's something I thought of,
maybe. Well, it depends. I don't know.
Maybe
it depends on how they want to do it. But definitely interesting stuff.
It is super interesting. Like I said, this and freaking Dance Dance Dancer are my two that like I have really big expectations for this season.
You saw episode 2, right?
I have not. No, I didn't get a chance to see episode 2 that came out today. Or no, episode 2 was
the one with the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I saw both.
Okay.
Episodes. Sorry, yes, I've seen both episodes.
Okay.
With the time. Wait, I'm trying to think. The time.
Yeah, her time abilities.
Oh yeah. I remember that. They went to the station and they saved the girl. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. We're gonna move on.
Yes.
We've had Shield Hero. We've had Cautious Hero.
We've had
all these heroes.
Yes, but we've had Realist Hero. We've had
we had Genius Prince.
We've had Tanya the Evil Hero.
And now the Quitting Hero.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we get like the gay hero, the squeamish hero.
No, the squeamish is the cautious. And he would be. He would be.
I haven't finished Cautious Hero, truthfully. I started watching Cautious Hero with my ex, and we were supposed to finish it, and I'm not planning to chill with my ex anytime soon. So I put it on pause.
I'm just waiting on the worst hero.
The worst hero.
I think it could happen.
The dreaming hero instead of the realist hero. The dreaming hero. The bullshitting hero. Full of shit.
That's a Kazuma.
The bullshitting hero.
Yes.
The stealing pantser hero. That's definitely Kazuma.
That's Rudy. That's Rudy. What are you talking about?
Oh, that was a good quib.
But, I enjoyed this premise.
I do too. I definitely enjoyed Quitting Hero.
It's a Leo Demon Heart. He traveled miles, stormed across deserts, mountains.
Yes.
All the way to go to this demon empire, meets Echidna, asks for a job.
Ekidana. You gotta say Ekidana. Because it is the same name as fucking homegirl from fucking ReZero, your favorite show.
But yeah, he wants a job as he tries to attack him over and over again.
Yep.
As like, I can do this, I can help you out with this. Like, no, like piss off and die. Well, Lily is like, let's keep him. Lily, Steina, Edwald, and Mel's are like, well, Lily and Edwald were like, yes, keep him. While Steina wants to basically stab him.
Lily wants Leo's chimpo, and it's really but she's like a 10-year-old herself.
Yeah.
She's a lolly. And it's like, come on, bro. Really?
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's not interested, so.
Thank God. Meanwhile, Steina, woo!
Yes.
I want to grab her by
And
her.
you didn't see the second episode of this, right?
I haven't seen it yet, though. No, I did.
It's
I
fine.
did. I
saw it before we got on the air.
Did we? Did you?
I did, yeah.
You saw the
It's
picture
fine.
I posted for the thread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pissed off Angel.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But no, it's basically he gets rejected, and then he eventually sneaks his way back in, talks to the 4 generals. He's like, oh yeah, I fought. And he talks about how he fought all of them.
He's like, this guy's a meathead. This guy, when you
but
take
but
her
if
magic
he wanted to,
shit.
if he could think, he could take over everything.
Yeah, for real.
So that's scary.
Dude, I mean, he's OP as shit.
Yeah, Lily, it was basically she had amnesia. When she got her memories back, she got knocked out once, and now she wants to marry him because that's their custom.
Yeah,
they get defeated in battle, they had to marry.
Yep, Edvard is a meathead and easy to plan around. Steina, once you take her magic, she can't do a fucking thing.
Yeah, guys, I love she was doing his big spell. He was nope.
She is worse than fucking what's her face than Aqua.
Yeah.
He's worse than Aqua, and the one that he had the most trouble with was Melnez.
Yeah, because he's an assassin.
Yeah,
and then it led into basically how did he beat him?
He knocked over something and crushed him, but I forget how he got that open. He basically found an opening and crushed and like knocked over like a building or something and crushed him. But he did say he's like, if that battle would have lasted 5 more minutes, I would have lost.
Yeah.
Which is pretty like
and then we find out why he quit being a hero, because he was a top hero and he defeated the people he's trying to work for.
Yeah, basically we find out that he had tried to have a party, but the party was trash compared to him. So
he's too powerful and they got scared of him.
Yeah, and basically that's what happened. So he kills Ekidana, he returns, and you would think like, oh, you killed the demon lord queen, like this will be fantastic, right?
I don't think he
throngs
killed
of cheering women, throwing panties and babies at him. No, they fear him. They're like, oh, he's gonna come kill us now because he's so OP.
Basically, he's like, because it was basically he did it easily.
Yeah, because he did it so easily. Exactly, you're right. Because he did it,
and they thought he was the demon.
Yeah, so basically the town, the kingdom people were like, yo, kill him. And the king's like, I'm not gonna kill him, but I have to banish you. And Leo's like, all right, no problem. But then the king
kills the assassins.
Yeah, they send assassins after him. He kills the assassins, and he's like, you know what? If my life is just gonna be like miserable, like, and I'm gonna have people trying to kill me, like I'm gonna make this worth it. And so he decides, when he hears he's out like eating by a dumpster or something, and he hears that the demon army is hiring people, which is kind of funny considering. But in any case, the demon army is hiring people. And so he travels mountains and deserts to go back to the same place where he defeated everyone simultaneously, basically. And he's back to try and be a part of the demon army so we can go and defeat the humans that scorn him so much.
Oh, God. And now they're like, I don't know. But he's like, all right, give me this. Basically, it got to the point where it's like, okay, you got to try it.
Basically, they're like,
and they're trying to do it without telling.
Yeah, you have to hide yourself all the time. And if after a month, like you prove yourself worthy, then we'll recommend. We'll personally vouch for you to be part of our army.
And then we found there's actually a second motive for Leo wanting to join.
Yeah.
Because the demon queen doesn't want to kill people.
Yeah, and he's very curious to know why.
He's like, why? Because basically it's like, oh yeah, they're supposed to be evil, kill people.
But, she said she doesn't want to needlessly kill people. Like, she'll kill people for this because she may need to, but not out of the blue.
She doesn't want to do it like needless killing, like a normal person would, like a normal dictator would.
Yep.
I think she just trying to have this good guy approach to it.
I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm very curious to know her story, her backstory. Why did she become the demon lord? Like, what is her motivation?
Well, I think she is a demon. So. But yeah, it's good like how she rises up to the ranks.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely interesting in that part, and it's definitely one of the funnier ones.
It was very funny. I was thoroughly entertained watching episode 1, and I was like, I can't wait to see more. And episode 2 came out before the show.
We are gonna get more. So.
We are.
Okay, now we're gonna get to 2 of the biggest ones.
Are these the final 2?
We got 3 left, but
we got 3 left.
Yeah.
We're almost there. I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, we're both flustered. I had a 12-hour day. He had a long day.
Yep, Jim.
Let's do Spy Family.
The most anticipated non-renewal.
Non-sequel, yeah.
Non-sequel of the year.
It's just fantastic.
I don't like children in anime, dude. Like I try.
I know you do.
And Anya is a really cool character, and she's cute. I agree, but at the same time, like every time I see little children in anime, I just get annoyed. Like I'm just like,
Well, she's not going to be lewd though, so that's.
I thank God, but still, like it would have been like annoying to fucking egregious if she was. But like, and I know she's gonna serve a purpose. She's gonna be a catalyst. I can already tell she's gonna be a super catalyst in the show.
Oh yeah, she is.
And she's got good story. Like you kind of feel for her, obviously, because she's such a unique character. But
and she got adopted and abandoned like 4 times.
Yeah, she ends up in like the shitty fucking guy, shitty orphanage where the guy is drunk and all the kids are dirty and shit. But at the same time, I was annoyed by some of her antics. Like, bro, just tell her, like, oh, if they find out I'm a psychic, a telepath rather, that I'm gonna be returned. Like, no, like you'll probably be fucking.
You'll be helping him. Like you'll be thinking that's fucking awesome.
For real, just tell him. Like you're already like told, like, oh, how cool is he?
I think it's more a bad experience makes her not want to tell.
I get it.
I think if she opens, I think the more she's with them, she'll tell them. And I love Lloyd.
Yes, he's fucking good.
So he's having a conversation in this date. And like, oh yeah, what do you think about marriage? We're done here.
Yeah, like I wish you.
I wish you're bored.
I wish you health and blood and stamina.
And there's nothing redeeming about you. I'm not getting intelligent conversations here.
Yeah, like I can tell I'm not getting intelligent conversation. Like, wow, savage.
Yeah, like I love it. It's like goodbye. Just no emotion, no nothing. He just had enough.
Right.
Like his job is done. I don't need you.
Thanks for the sex, bitch. It was lame too.
If they did.
Maybe.
Well, it depends on how long he's been on that job.
Yeah, that's true. So it's very interesting also that he has to take jobs that like are like longer term projects.
Right. But basically, oh yeah, next job, you have to adopt, you gotta have a child in a week. It's like, I can't make a child in a week.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. Like, how can I make a child in a week? Rips the paper and all the people were looking at him like, this fucking creeper.
They're like, oh shit, never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah.
Ignore me. So yeah, he eventually gets to the orphanage. He adopts Anya. And he's like, she's like the smartest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Because of the crossword puzzle and all that. And this, he gets to the point like, oh yeah, she. I think I made a mistake, but he doesn't. And they get hide and seek a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he talks about how she likes peanuts, but that came out quick. I like peanuts. I hate carrots. You gave me those carrots, you're fucking dead. Mine. But anyway, she gets kidnapped by the family of the that he dumped. I think was that the same guy. The people that kidnapped Anya. Was it the guy whose daughter he was dating?
Yeah.
Okay, it was all right.
Yeah, it was. That was his father. Her father, sorry.
And then he goes there, he saves Anya, says, all right, killing people time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All that happens. He escapes Anya, he saves the day. Now the job is done. And now he sends her to school. And she's like, okay.
After like trying to like, go to the cops. That way they put you in a nice orphanage. And she's like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait out here.
And then the guys were like, I'll keep you. He's like, he doesn't need her anymore because the job's done. Well, he's got to send her to school. So, and then she's like, I wonder what the answers are going to be. All the kids are freaking out.
That annoyed me too. The kid like, I want my mommy. I don't get it. Eeny, meeny, miny. What a bunch of fucking stupid fucking kids.
Like was it a school of gifted people?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a school of like the best. And like derp. That's literally all I heard.
Yeah, she should have read those notes then.
Fucking annoying.
And then we gotta pay like the next mission. You gotta go there with a wife,
right? You're like,
and then I was like, we don't have a mama.
We don't have mommy. She doesn't exist.
Yep.
I'm very curious to see how this woman comes out.
Oh, you're gonna love her.
I can't wait to see.
But no, this show was great. I can't wait for more.
It was nice. It was nice for sure. It was just like I just get annoyed by little children, but Anya is gonna be an exception because she'll
grow on you.
She'll grow on me. And she's super fucking critical to the show, and she's adorable. She is adorable, just annoying, but adorable.
But don't tell TikTok that.
Fucking Jesus.
That pissed me off.
Why did they sexualize her? Because they put pink on her cheeks.
Because she has a dad. Like she's happy.
I'm about to put pink on your cheeks by slapping you in the face, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, that's
fuck.
Like I ought to slap you
for real, bro. Like I'm not for beating up women, but I mean
Well, who knows? What it was probably a guy's.
No, it was a woman.
Okay, because I don't understand the TikTok. So
It was a fucking woman.
I'm too old.
It was a woman. Ain't no man gonna fucking say that shit, bro. It was a fucking woman. How dare you sexualize us and demean us women? Man.
Let's just move on. The pre-made.
Yeah, shut up, make a sandwich, bitch. Anyway.
Yes. The pre-made. This one, Kaguya-Sama, Love is War. It's not season 3, it's ultra romantic. And holy fuck.
I died laughing.
Everything about that happened
Absolutely
was hilarious. Ishigami and Ino's interactions with the fucking music or her music, her ASMRs.
You're beautiful. It's okay.
Yeah, I was expecting.
I know it was so hard for you.
Yeah, I was expecting like sexual ones.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Touch yourself more. Just
all right. We're not gonna be muted.
Happy trees.
We're trying to not get muted.
Happy trees.
Bob Ross. Oh god, I would love a Bob Ross.
As you're bent over.
The stop it. And I watched Sean censor in the whole episode.
No, but
we got stuff like that. Ishigami being a bro as always.
Bro, I think Ishigami and Nino are gonna get together.
Yeah,
it's inevitable.
It's a slow build of hating each other.
Super slow build.
But I love Ito. I'm glad she's part.
I wonder who Fujiwara gets with, bro. Fujiwara. No, it's between Hayasaka and Fujiwara.
Hayasaka's the best.
Hayasaka's the best. Fujiwara is really close. Like those are the best characters in the entire fucking show.
And Ino's just adorable.
You know, sometimes yeah, sometimes no. But
and then Ishigami's just the best.
I stand for Hayasaka and fucking Fujiwara. Obviously, everybody stands for Fujiwara, but I'm definitely team Hayasaka.
Oh yeah, I have other girls. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Even her moment in the fucking phone episode. But Kaguya is like, oh yeah, I'm just not going to answer his text. He can't see it. That type of
right?
thing.
They're like, you're online, right? And they're like, read.
And then she's like, you don't know what this means, do you?
Right. And she's like, I'm not even going to say anything. And then she finds out. And then she's like, yes. They're like that voice.
She's freaking out. And then
Kaguya like, with the fucking demon fucking death stare.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to fucking kill you if you don't do something about this now.
And she does like, oh yeah, the staff has it up and open because she's very busy
to screen everything because she's the princess. They're like, oh my god, you've seen my messages? Like you should, like fucking Shiogane sent her a dick pic or something.
Yeah, they would have seen it. Yeah,
they would have seen it.
And then it was basically and they would go back to the like she ignored my test. Ito fought. Kaguya hated her. Ishigami was like whatever.
And
then I forgot what Chika's reaction was.
She couldn't say anything, but fucking Lino. It was basically Lino and Ishigami. Ishigami didn't care, and Lino was like, "She hates me."
Yeah, and then we get to the best part.
The best story of the three.
Arm wrestling.
The arm wrestling contest. Princess Muscle.
Yes, Chika talk about how much she lifts, and then Ishigami was like, Ishigami being sexist a bit.
I loved it.
No, it worked for the fame, but it's like, holy shit, guys, out of nowhere.
I'm better than women.
It's like you get you don't have the upper body strength, you don't have the arm strength. We're just naturally.
We forget though, Ishigami was spurned by like that one woman, you know.
Oh God, yeah. I felt so bad for him.
The darkest, like the OVA was the most sexual the story has ever been, but the episode in season 2, I think it was toward the end of season 2, that was dark. That was the darkest the show has ever been.
Oh yeah,
sure. And we forget that with Ishigami because he's such a great character, but with his disdain towards women, it's truly based off of the fact that he was fucking almost fucked over hard by one. So I get it. It makes sense. I'm just an asshole, so I enjoyed the sexism, but but truthfully, if you want to fucking try and rationalize it, it makes sense that he would feel that way because of
Yeah, and then it led to Chika just going, "Oh, we're gonna have an arm wrestling tournament. Everyone's involved."
Everyone.
And then and it leads to hand holding. That's why they want this.
Bro, I almost fucking fell over when they're like, oh, like you guys can't see my face, but they have like these evil face, like these strong faces, like oh, and then the Nero is like, but what's really happening? And they start
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
They start squaring.
But first was Ishigami and Kaguya. And then Kaguya's like, I'm gonna use my left hand because that's my dominant hand.
Okay, no problem.
Because she wants to win because to hold his hand. And then Ishigami tries that she doesn't budge.
Because she is on the archery team and she uses male fucking archery fucking bow.
And like there's like 150 kilograms.
Yeah.
And then she beats Ishigami pretty easily.
Pretty fucking easy.
Well, first before that though, Shika and Ina on the preliminary, Shika does like bam before the go. And then she tried to do that again with Shigeran. And then it got to the point where it's like Ina pointed, oh yeah, you're holding the table.
No, it was Kaguya that pointed. No, it wasn't Kaguya. It wasn't the fact that she's holding the table. Kaguya pointed out the fact they're like, let's
position's wrong.
And she was like, yeah, the thumb. Like she kept squirming her thumb. Like you kept squirming his thumb. So your hand position is higher on his thumb, which means he doesn't have leverage based off of like a fulcrum. Like she went all scientific.
Yeah.
And Fujiwara is super embarrassed. And Ishigami was like, oh, you thought you were going to play fair, huh? Let's record
no. That happened to Ishigami first. Shika came and did it to his. They take a picture. Like, oh yeah, you lost to a girl. What was that? And I was like, oh, I heard.
They're like, this is for you. Fuck, it's a loser or whatever, or weakling or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look at me, Kochi Mira. She's taking pictures. And then you see the reverse with Fujiwara. Fujiwara is super embarrassed. She's like, oh, look at this liar. Usotsuki. Picture. And that shit was fucking hilarious.
And then we get to the last one, Kaguya Shigeran. They're doing the arm wrestling. They're going Super Saiyan.
That was fucking great. All the Dragon Ball Z, the Namek reference, that was fucking hilarious. On Namek. They're still on Namek. The Namek reference, the Super Saiyan reference, the Dragon Ball Super reference when they started fucking in the Tournament of Power. That was hilarious. So good. And then we find out, as I mentioned before, the fucking squirming around, even though they would just want to hold hands.
Yeah, but it got to the point where their hands were getting sweaty, and then Chicago was like, "Sweat,
fuck this!" Oh!
And like she wins, and then you find she really didn't want to win. They keep calling her Muscle Queen.
Muscle Queen. Hey, bro, every time I saw Muscle Queen, I kept thinking about the rats in fucking Demon Slayer. Muscle.
Yes.
Muscle.
And then she's like, yeah.
The after credit was also great.
Oh yeah. First we get the OP with the guy again.
The OP and ED are great. They're good for sure.
And then what you call it? You get the credit Ishigami beats Chika.
That was.
And then she's like crying, like
and he's like, yeah, I won.
In your face, like oh shit. Now we know. I would expect the Chika to win.
No,
but no. I'm glad it was Ishigami.
I'm glad it was Ishigami, especially earlier in the episode where he took the L for fucking trying to help Lino, who was fucking ungrateful as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah,
hilarious. Watching this made me drop Aharen because I was like, yo. Like, if I'm going to be watching rom-coms, like, yo, I got to watch something that's cute or hilarious. And this was fucking hilarious. I hadn't laughed that hard watching anime since Uramichi.
Oh, yeah. I love the humor for Kaguya.
I had not laughed. I'm so grateful. This is, like I said, this is God tier of rom-com in terms of the calm aspect.
Yes.
In terms of the calm of rom-com, this is God tier. Like, if you want to say, like, a Horimiya, is a god tier in terms of, or some other show like in terms of the romance, Fruits Baskets in terms of like the romance aspect, sure. But if you want to go with just the calm aspect, oh fucking Kaguya-sama, I think leads. Can you think of a funnier rom-com?
No,
I can't.
I cannot.
No, it is the funniest rom-com that's out there. Maybe Toradora, maybe.
Yeah, probably not on the level.
It's not on the level.
I mean, unless you like lollies, then.
I mean, I love Taiga.
I'm like indifferent on Taiga.
I like Taiga.
I guess she's like the original tsundere, like Asuka from Evangelion, but
sure,
it's just the aspect of, do you really have to beat the shit out of people to like be a tsundere?
I mean,
it got too much in that aspect.
It did get too much, but as much as it was funny, it did a good job of playing on the emotions as well. That's why Toradora.
It did, but
fucking rom-com,
But I'll still take Kaguya over that.
Oh yeah, me too. Kaguya is god tier rom-com.
Yep, but no, this is great. And you ready for the main event? Something that took 3 years.
The main event of the evening:
Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2.
It did not make me rise anywhere else.
Nope. I
liked it more. To be truthful, I liked it more than you and probably Angel. I liked it. You were disappointed by it. Both of you guys were disappointed by it.
Except for Reptalia confirmed to being a groomer for some reason.
I mean, I don't mind it. I get the principle of why you guys don't like it. I can understand it completely, and I get it. But I mean, compared to some of the anime that we've seen, I'm not gonna fucking fret over it.
Like, it's still good. I just hate it. It's just as a premiere, like, you figure you wait that long, and that's the episode you get.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna talk about slavery, one of the best slavery episodes was in Realist Hero just a few weeks ago, where the fucking guy is like, "Oh, let's just make it a fucking occupation and educate them and pay them and everything."
Yes,
and totally abolish slavery.
Yes,
make them like indentured workers or something along those lines.
Right. And I'm glad that the other heroes learned nothing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Raptalia is like, "You'll get OP if you become his bitch."
Yeah. While Rashia is basically Stockholm Syndrome trying to get back to the bow hero.
Yeah, for real.
Even though he's like, no, I got rid of
By the way, why was Slut there? I called her bitch, but she was actually Slut. Why was Slut there?
For a spear hero.
I thought
she's still in his party. Just lost her titles and her name.
I can't wait till she dies. She's another one that's like fucking like Richardo's mom.
Oh yeah, no. I hope it probably won't happen this season, but I hope it happens.
I hope it happens. I really hope it happens. I hope.
Itsuki is heartless. The bow hero, like he gets rid of people very easily.
He's not like you're right, but at the same time, like he could be worse. He's not staff hero.
Like he's basically emotionless with it.
Staff hero is the worst hero, and then the other hero is kind of a dick. So he's
definitely the sword hero, Ren.
Yeah, he's more of a dick, I think, than bow hero.
Yeah, if he's just he's just more of an asshole.
He's more
Itsuki is heartless, and then what you call a spear hero,
a dick at the same time. Like out of all the heroes, bow hero is definitely the least worst out of all the 4 heroes.
Yeah,
3 heroes. I'm sorry, besides Nafumi.
Yeah, but Motoyasu is just an arrogant weakling.
Yeah.
And Ren, like, he's strong, but he's an ass. He's an arrogant piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And while Nafumi was the only one that listened to, the Spirit Horse is back because, the wave countdown stopped.
That's crazy. That there's a whole ass calamity that was like, oh, you're dealing with one calamity. Don't need to add a second one on there. Take your time.
Yep. But no, the Stockholm Syndrome for Aricia was kind of sad.
It was.
And it's like, and even like, they kicked you to the curb and basically got to the point where you wanted to kill yourself in the finale and you want to go back.
Hey, that's the symbol of a broken woman or a broken person.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it's sad. Like, it
is sad, but that's one of the best things I think about Shield Hero, though, is the fact that it does play on the realities of real life, like things, what it's like to be falsely accused of something, to deal with like false hatred or ignorant, or I guess you can say ignorant hatred. The Stockholm Syndrome you're mentioning with being fucking just being called like fucking trash, but then still wanting to be around the people that abuse you. It definitely plays on those roles. The being the misunderstood character. A bunch of different roles it plays on, and I think that it does one of the better jobs in all of anime in terms of doing that. So,
also, who was that girl at the end?
They don't say her name, but she
looked like the queen, but she's not.
She's not the queen. She's probably something to do with like probably their location, like where they're going to the whatever Tortoise Island or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, the Spirit Tortoise Kingdom.
Yeah, Spirit Tortoise Kingdom. Like, I think she has something to do with that, probably. And it's hard. And she
tells Nafumi to kill her.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether like it's maybe she's got ulterior motives, but it was very interesting. I didn't mind. Like I said, I didn't mind the episode. Like, they left on a good cliffhanger. So now we're gonna see what's up.
Again, it wasn't bad, and I do hope this season does go well. Again, just more of you wait for years, and that's your premiere. It's like.
Mm-hmm.
You can't help but feel a little flaccid.
Well, I mean, what did you expect? What did you want?
I mean, good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that it wasn't like spectacular, like, oh my god, the most incredible thing ever, but it wasn't bad. I wasn't sitting here like that was fucking garbage. Like, I forget, it might have been Marte that said that it was fucking trash, and I was like, it's not trash.
Probably Marte. Like, I even said it wasn't trash. It's just a little underwhelming.
But like I said, what would you have expected?
I mean, Kaguya picked up fines.
Yeah. I mean, Kaguya was the best out of all the first week's episodes. Kaguya by far.
Oh yeah,
was
100%.
the one. I'm gonna give second place to. I'm gonna give it to Dance Dance Dancer, but logically, especially with the anime community, it's probably gonna be Spy Family. I think the anime community would say Spy Family. I'm gonna say Dance Dance Dancer. Spy Family was 3, Executioner was 4, and I'm gonna give Quitting Hero 5.
I got Kaguya, Spy Family, Tomodachi, Shikimori, and Kongming.
I mean, I'm not. That didn't include Requiem because to me, Requiem was number 2 behind Kaguya.
Yeah.
Requiem, I fucking was in awe. I am in awe every week of Requiem. It is by far one of my most favorite anime that I've. And you know what? As a matter of fact, because I love it so much, I'm gonna go on my analyst right now, and I'm gonna make it a favorite.
There you go.
I'm gonna put it on my favorites list because god damn it, I like it that fucking much.
Are we done?
Yeah, man, we're early.
Oh wow, like a little over 2 hours.
A little under 2 hours, actually, sir.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Little under 2 hours.
Okay, very good. I will take it.
Yes.
Again,
take it all.
Next week we'll be doing actual reviews.
I mean, we did some reviews as it was.
We did some. Then we didn't go full. We don't go what we normally do.
We didn't go full retard.
Yeah, we didn't go that. Shut up.
Never go full retard. What?
We are gonna get gonna get demonetized.
We're not even monetized to fucking begin with.
Well, he puts us on YouTube, so
no, he puts Keki Shop on YouTube.
No, I saw our audio on YouTube.
Is it?
I saw one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna get fucking demonetized.
Well,
hold on.
While lasted.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're on there. We're on here.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah,
we will be by the time I'm done fucking this up.
14 views in our Keki Shop.
It's better than 0.
Our highest is the Demon Slayer finale. 45.
Of course. Well, somewhere in the world, in Japan, somebody's listening to us. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no, I do appreciate it. We'll say there's any no comments. All right, that's fine. We're on there though. I will say that.
Hey.
But yeah, we talked our cake, we ate our cake, we're full of cake. Follow me on Twitter at DamienPhoenix12. You can also follow our Talk to Keki Twitter at Talk to Keki. We also have a link tree where you can find your favorite local podcasts. Apple Music, Spotify, maybe Pandora, iHeartRadio, apparently YouTube. We want to thank Sean for being our editor, and the fake W2M Network for having us on there, as long as the Chair Shot Radio for having us in the entertainment section. Plugs for you.
Yes, you can follow me at SHOSTOPPA24. That's Showstopper24 on Twitter. You can follow me on my podcast Instagram at podcast.senpai. You can follow me on my anime Instagram at AI_anime24. Again, as Matt said, one more thing, you can follow us also on our Talk to Keki Instagram at TALKTHEKEKI, Talk to Keki. You can also follow us on our anime Facebook, Eat the Cake, the progenitor of this beautiful podcast that you've chosen to listen to. Matt and I are admins, so please join our group. Let us know that you heard us from the show, and we will gladly shout you out and treat you in a favorable manner in comparison to the other 617 cocksuckers that are in that. As Matt said, also we also have link trees on each of those links where you can catch all of our shows, all of our contacts, as well as our other personal endeavors. Shout out to B. Ronan and the Orlando Tragic podcast. Shout out to my boy Andy and the MMA for Marks podcast. You can listen to us where local podcasts can be found as well on those 2 networks as well.
Alrighty. Until then, we will see you next week. Arigato, anato faku, and sayonara.
Sayonara, minasan.
Bye-bye.